Broadcast, 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 broadcast. Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton, Columbus Day in the U.S. Monday, October the 10th, 2011, 4 p.m. Eastern. What a day. What a day. Wow, what a day. Wow, did we get spanked today? Oh, I'll tell you, I'm glad I didn't do a video yesterday because I would have been telling you, look at the shooting star. Look at that. Oh, baby. Big time. But you know what? You then look at the weekly chart and things give you a different perspective. Right? Look at that hammer. Right? And you look at across the board, you even look at the euro, and also on the weekly, it hammered. And now it looks doji. Gorgeous. Going up here. So, a lot of times, the daily might show you one thing, but when you look at the weekly, you're like, oh man, wait a second. The only thing I regret is not reversing going long. But, you look at this euro dollar daily chart. That Dexia got bought by Belgium, and Sarkozy and Merkel agreed to meet, but they're going to get it done. Like, they basically, even though these are the CEOs of Lehman and Bear Stearns, and they still came out and said the same thing, the market believes they're going to get it done. And that's why we saw the S&P rally, the dollar sell-off, euro explode to the moon, 250 pips. What's amazing is last night, the S&Ps were up, and the dollar was basically flat to down, flat to up. So you really had such an opportunity. I wish I would have taken it. To get short, get long euro. But again, as far as anything else that came out, yes, there was some news on the economic front. Nothing major. It was a holiday in the U.S. and Canada. Investor confidence out of Europe a little bit better. French, Italian industrial production, boom, big number. I don't think that did it. German trade balance being at 13.8 billion certainly didn't hurt. And this market is just flying as we speak to the moon. But again, in looking at this euro dollar, it looks like we have more to go. It looks like we get through 37. We could pop absolutely more. Start doing a Fibonacci from the high to the low. And we're looking around 138.50. Listen, you would think with this kind of a move, we take out 37, there's Momo to like 38, 37.90. I see a little resistance here. Could be a lot. 37.90 in that area. But it looks to me again, we're turning. Now again, we're coming up against the 10 exponential moving average. I'm sorry, the 30. And that's very important. Could we break out? Sure. Are we going to? It looks like that to me. Do I want to be short? Absolutely. Do I think this is over? No way. I mean, look at that. So this is a big spot here, this low. Look at the 50% retracement. It's right at that resistance. This is monster resistance. So I think we got more to go. Unless something happens overnight, something changes things, we're going up. And again, when you look at some of these charts, like the Aussie, resistance certainly a little over par, like par 50. But when you do your Fibonacci, even from here, one could say you should do it from here. But if you do it from here, and I promise you, we even hit the 50. And on this one, we're probably coming up to 38. Look where the 38.2% retracement in the Aussie is, right at the 30 exponential. We're going up. We're going there. And then your BOP, buy on pullback. Could we have a turnaround Tuesday? Hell yeah. Could we get up to 102? I think 101.50 maybe. I got 101.50, big resistance here. 101.40. But there'll be momentum. Momo. If we punch through par 40, oh baby, look out. But Aussie dollar And again, when you look at the weekly chart, hammer, bullish engulfing. And look at that chart. Gorgeous. Daily didn't look good. Reversed, right? And look at where the first EMA is. That's 101.37. That was our EMA, if you remember, on the daily. So look, we punched through par. We're going to go through it again. Absolutely. Now, when you look at this daily chart, yeah, it's getting a little extended, right? We're up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row, which is why, listen, I thought we'd have the Texas three-step, right? 1, 2, 3, and we reversed. We didn't. We reversed the next day. It certainly looked bearish. But you know what? Broken out, new closing high, we're going up. There's only one way to be. Long. You can't be short. I mean, you can short into strength. It could be up 100 pips and you want to short, but to short at these levels, maybe for a trade, but then, you think at some point throughout the course of the next 24 hours, we're going higher. I mean, this cable now has broken the entire downtrend channel. I mean, I got to tell you, double bottomed. Even took out the low and hammered. And Sterling increased their asset purchase facility, which to me is a good thing. What was that, 137.50, 137.70? Easy. All bursting through the 10 exponentials, notice. So at a minimum, we'll go into the 30 EMAs. I don't know why I keep thinking. I used to have white as 10, that's why. But New Zealand looks good. Easy 79. Aussie Kiwi comes in a little bit. Say hello to catch up. Say hello to the 30 EMA. And that's 79.50. So another 100 pips easy. Oh, baby. On the Kiwi. Dollar yen. Listen, you would think. Garmin got stopped out. You would think this thing should rally. But if the dollar's selling off, dollar yen will be heavy. Certainly you don't love the close, but listen, you want to be tight, maybe long this thing, you got to stop yourself out if it breaks 250. I mean, it's breaking this whole little uptrend channel over the course. I mean, this looks like a 5-minute chart. Nonetheless, a daily. I mean, give me a break. Joke. No volatility. I'll tell you, that's the one. You buy some vols in that. Can you imagine? But above 77 looks good. Below, to the upside, below 76.50 looks like a short. Back down to 76. Dollar Swiss, huge day in the Swissy. I think major action in the Swiss franc tonight. Tonight. Absolutely. Any rally in this Swiss, I want to sell. I hope we get up to this level. 91 and change. I really hope we do. But this thing has gone in a straight line since here, pretty much. Obviously, we have this pullback here, so not, But just a fib on this. We're not even close. Not even close. $87. 300 pips. I'll take it. This looks like a nice short. And that Euro Swiss, another one. I think that finally broke. Outside candle, took out the highs, closing weak. Listen, you would think with the good European news that thing should be strong. Go figure. But you know what? It's done. That's it. I don't think it's going to hit 25 now. I mean, it might. But you know what? I think to risk 250 pips, 126 even, or even 200 pips, to make 800 if this thing fibs. I think the risk reward is there. And you know what? European problems. Maybe the SMB backs off intervening. Maybe they used up a lot of their bullets. I don't know. Euro yen breaking out. Euro yen Looks good. Look at that. New multi-week closing high. We get above 105. Oof. And again, do your fib. And there you have it. Really no numbers tonight in Asia at all. I see. We got some manufacturing numbers out of London. Hey, maybe they'll be a little bit better. You know what? Even if they're worse, you buy on pullback because they're pumping money into the UK now. They increased the credit asset facility, purse facility, 40%. That's a good thing. So bad numbers mean nothing. You buy on pullback. I think this cable, I still love Euro Sterling short. In the long run. Short run, it might pop a little more. But it certainly hit a wall. Certainly hit a little wall. And I think you could have a situation where everything goes up. You know, maybe this thing goes nowhere. But obviously it was up big. We're hitting up resistance, but certainly if we take this out, we're going higher. I can see a nice turnaround Tuesday in that. Euro Canada. Oh, no, I don't want that one. Euro Canada. Looks like I might want to make a run. Listen, it's flagging now. You know, I'm looking for more of a breakout. I think we go higher. And then we look for that. And that's going to be the top. That's it. Sell, and then we're going to make a run at some point for 134. Listen, over the course of the next 2 weeks, right? Merkel, Sarkozy have to come to something in the next 2 weeks. They don't. Look out. I think we have the EFSF vote tonight out of, oh, shoot. Slovakia, I think. And certainly that could reverse the, hey, listen, if they vote in favor, it's a sell in the news event. Perfect. Let them explode the euro to 138.50 and sell. Dollar Canada, it's coming in more. Held up fairly well. But it looks like we're going to come in at least 101.50. Should be another 100 pips in this. Amazing. Hammered also. Look how nicely this thing hammered. Unbelievable. Did Aussie, Kiwi. Looks good. Looks like it's going to like 79.50, like I said before. Let's take a pound Aussie trade. Pound Aussie I'm not in love with anymore. No way. This thing is a short now. Now again, on a strong, you want to be long pound dollar, and certainly you can see this thing having a little pop. But you know what? On a Fibonacci, we're getting real close. I think 155 should be easy. Now, the tough part's going to be after that. But there's a nice outside candle almost. I got spanked in it today. I didn't think I thought the market would come in. Just crazy. Market never comes in. It's an animal. No, you know, one of the things I tried to say also to my premium members, remember I have a premium service. And remember I do have this relationship now with forexnews.com, FXEDU. Check out their website. Again, they can take you to the first level so you can at least start to listen to me and understand what the hell I'm talking about. Let's take a look at oil. Crude looks pretty good. Big bounce. At the end of the day, though, I think it's a short. But, again, became oversold, due for a bounce, crude, and trying to break out here. It could really open the door for a little move higher tomorrow, and we get a nice reversal. So maybe 87, 86.50 on crude. Gold. I still think gold is a short, but you know what? It closed strong. And you know what? We are wedging like an animal. Look at that. Monster wedge. So gold, certainly 1700 looks like it's in the cards. . 30-year. Going higher. Big resistance here, actually. And that's it. But again, remember, I have a premium service. I'm in the chat room for almost 4 hours a day, most of the time. What's the other one? Aussie Kiwi. And for $200 a month, you get a lot. And trade recommendations, email daily, Twitter, premium Twitter account, where I send out twits to my members throughout the course of the day, sometimes in the middle of the night. And I'll be looking to add on a lot more services coming up in the next couple months as my relationship with FXEDU grows. But check out their website. Really good stuff. FXEDU. But again, Aussie Kiwi looks like it wants to break out. Last I checked, New Zealand got downgraded. Stock market's ripping. This thing looks like it wants to bounce more. But they all can go up. Why not? I'll tell you this pound Swiss. I'll tell you all these Swiss francs. Look at them. They all reverse big time. I think this is where the money is. Listen, if you've been a listener of mine or following me, I've been staying away from the Swiss. Once they start intervening, I'm like, what's the point? You get chopped up trying to short it. Look at this grind, death grind. But now is another story. Now we had an outside candle, pretty much all over the place. Euro Swiss completely reversed. I mean, look where these things were. We were at 1,500. This thing has rallied 2,500 pips. Enough is enough. So, even this Aussie Swiss could be interesting on the downside. But again, Aussie holds up so well. Aussie gets up to 101. Hell yeah. But again, this dollar Swiss also looks great on the downside. I mean, this is where the Momo and the action, I think, will be. Obviously, we have big action tonight. Obviously, we have big action today. But I think the easy trade should be this Euro Swiss. And that should be the one. Baby. I love it. Not even closing at the lows. Even better. So again, if you people have any questions, if you want to try my service, remember, you can try me out for a week for free. Email me, info@globalfxradio.com. And again, should be one hell of a day. I'm looking for a turnaround Tuesday, people. Turnaround Tuesday, tied at 2. Going to finesse this day with dollar down. Big. Any strength tonight in Asia, use that to sell. Unless there's any news out. And then we get a monster turnaround Tuesday, 8 in the morning. Oh, baby. Andrew Spanton. Team, I'll see you back at 5 o'clock. Global Markets Radio. The only voice. Oh, baby. Remember, my website, globalmarketsradio.com. YouTube, Voice of Forex. Twitter, Voice of Forex. Fan page on Facebook, Voice of Forex. Yeah, I know I missed Friday, and, remember, I don't really always do Fridays. Sunday I missed, but, again, I did some weeklies with you here, and it is Columbus Day, a holiday, so, Plus, I would have been dead wrong. I would have killed you. Oh, baby. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need. He's back, who truly loves to make you money. Bye-bye.